Hey guys, welcome back to our kitchen. Hope you're enjoying Veganuary's fork. We have this one in the kitchen again. And the reason why he's in the kitchen, not only because he's my husband, but because he's Greek. And he is the authority.
That's half Greek. On
Spanakopita. So I adapted this recipe from an actual Greek recipe that my Greek in-laws have given me. They probably wouldn't like it, but they're not here to taste it, so...
That's sad.
I know, but we're doing the best we can. Normally this would be made with phyllo dough, but to make it super simple, because phyllo dough can be very tricky, we're doing it in a beautiful puff pastry. So this is not gluten-free, but it will be nut-free, and it will be vegan.
You can't eat it then.
Well, I'm going to eat it anyway, and I'm going to suffer, because it's that good. So very few ingredients. Obviously we don't have eggs in it and we don't have the ricotta. But we do have our beautiful Violife Feta, which is really delicious. So the first thing that we're going to do... Have you ever made Spanakopita before?
Oh, all the time. When you're asleep, I make it.
All right, well why don't we switch spots? Mm-hmm. Because you're going to take your olive oil.
Yes, I am.
And you're going to saute
glug, glug, glug. Oh.
One large yellow onion, sweet yellow onion. No. What did we learn last time?
Heat up the thing. Come on. Give me a little break here.
Ooh, that was a big flame.
Please don't blow us up. I thought men were supposed to be good with fire.
We are.
That's a stereotype.
Yeah, really.
How much oil are you putting in?
Oh, a teaspoon or two.
Tablespoon.
Whatever.
There's kind of a big difference between a teaspoon and a tablespoon.
Just put it in.
Just measure it like I do.
Just dump it in.
Exactly.
That's what you do. I'm waiting for it to heat up a little.
It's fine. Okay. There you go. That's pretty good. Oh, well done.
Dad, you didn't even see your last video that you were in, did you?
No.
Oh, you're going to have to watch that later.
I watched it. Excuse me.
Excuse me, miss.
We're filming.
A no barking zone.
Okay, we're going to put the onions in the olive oil.
How long are we going to cook it?
Till I say it's done.
You're going to cook it until it starts to get soft and translucent.
Yes, that's exactly what I do.
Probably about 5 minutes.
Okay. Dispose of this.
Thank you. I just cut up the feta, so Mark he's requested to taste it before it goes in, so let's see what you think of this. It's got the tanginess of feta, but the texture is not exactly feta. But that's really hard to duplicate the texture of feta.
It's not bad. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's pretty good.
What's your rating out of 10?
I'd probably give it a 7.5.
Whoa, he went for 7. He went for a second.
Would you recommend to a friend?
Yes.
Would you yell it to someone down the street?
Perhaps.
Oh.
We're getting there. I'm not invisible yet.
Nope.
Well, I think you could probably just turn off the heat and let it sit and sweat in the pan a little bit because it's a pretty heavy bottom.
Okay.
Alright, so this is a very, very important step. It's a little bit messy. Watch the pause, Dr. Chocolate. We're going to squeeze the water out. You're going to squeeze the water out of the spinach.
I'm going to strangle it?
Yes.
Okay.
So I like to put a paper towel in there because you never know what fibers are going to be on the towel because this is just a tea towel. It's not like it's...
Good idea.
Right?
I approve.
You don't want any hair in there. You don't want any hair. So I'm just going to put it in here for you.
Thank you so much.
I know, right? Who's the best wife?
You are.
Oh, yeah. Who's the best husband?
Are you the good wife?
I am.
That's right.
No, she's the best wife.
What? All right, so do you know how to do this?
Sure. No.
Wrap it up like you're leaving home.
Okay.
You know, like you're
My son.
putting a little bandana on a stick.
I imagine, a little Greek kid running away from home would do this.
Yep. Put all his spinach in there.
Sack of spinach.
Oh.
Okay. Oh, yes.
There's a lot of water in there.
That's a lot of water.
And if you don't take the water out, your spanakopita is going to be very soggy and you're going to be very unhappy.
We don't want that.
No. So just get out as much as you can.
Wow.
Squeeze the brain.
That was 7 pounds of spinach. Just kidding. It was only 32 ounces. All right, that looks good.
No, there's more.
Oh, not more. No, it'll be too dry. Just kidding. It could never be too dry. You know what we do with the water?
Throw it out.
We discard it.
Yeah.
So why don't you put that in the bowl while I get rid of this? I'll wish it into the cornfield.
All right. That's really dirty water.
It's not dirt. It's spinach
Yeah, I
water.
know. We're probably throwing away good nutrients there.
You win some, you lose some.
What? You win some, you lose some? Yeah.
You should drink it.
Nope.
You are welcome to do that.
No. Hold on a second. I don't want to be eating paper towel. This was not the best idea.
I think it's fine. Not really.
Just make sure you get it.
Is
all.
that...
No, I think. Yeah. Okay.
All right. So why don't you put your onions in there?
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Both of them?
That is a dirty dad joke.
If you guys can see my face right now.
We can. Thankfully, it's behind the camera.
Okay, onions in there.
Yeah.
I can do that.
All right. Good.
Ouch.
Oh my god, you almost dumped that bowl.
No, I didn't. I have a firm grip.
Oh my god.
Absolutely not.
Do you
Okay.
need a pot holder or something?
No, I'm good.
Okay. Now the seasonings are parsley, sea salt, granulated garlic, pepper, and dill. So why don't
Smell
you...
the dill is very
right?
fragrant.
Very Greek.
There you go.
Sure you get all of it.
Now let's mix that up until the onions cool because we don't want to put the feta in there because
No,
that's
it'll
going to make it, it's going to make it melt.
See, I knew that.
While you're mixing that up, I'm going to prepare the pastry sheet. Here I have a box of pastry sheets. There's 2 in here. These are accidentally vegan and very, very simple. This is so much easier than trying to wrestle with the phyllo dough, which I've done for years. And I said, you know what?
You get it all over yourself like that when you wrestle it.
Ah!
I can't help it. You know that.
So this is how it comes. Very simple. You see it's the 2 sheets. Keep it cold for as long as you can because if it gets warm, it gets very sticky. So we're going to start with 1 piece of parchment. If you want to use a silicone mat, that's great too. Oof, this is almost not cold enough because it's been sitting out for a little bit. So there, I screwed it up already.
Come on, Moira.
How do you fold it? All right, so you don't really need to roll this out too much, but you don't want it to be too thick either. That's the extent of the rolling. That was good, right?
Yeah.
All right, so now I think you can mix your cheese in there.
Okay. Here we go, cheese. First.
Dad's eating all the cheese.
Dad, stop eating the cheese. Do you know how to fold?
No. I have to look that up.
You saw that episode of Schitt's Creek?
Yeah, I know. I don't think it was ever explained.
All right, you ready? I think
ready.
that's pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
Divide it in half.
Oh, you know I'm no good at math, huh?
That's true, but try anyway.
All right, so roughly.
Oh, is that half though?
Roughly, come on.
All right, well, put half on here.
Wow, that's going to be a lot.
Don't worry, it'll be fine.
Okay.
Roughly half.
Roughly. There you go.
Is that half?
Roughly.
Okay. So then, you got to fold it up like a little present.
Well, I'm
You
not
wanna
good
do
at that. I'll
You know
mess
what I
that
do?
up. No, you do that.
Oh, come on. This is supposed to be Dad.
Well, I'm a little afraid
Don't
because
trust me with the pastry.
this is very loosey-goosey right now. Well, do your best. And then,
Tuck it in.
that's right, tuck it, baby, tuck it. And then we're just going to have the nice uncut, unseamed side on the top.
We need to cut little vents in there.
Cut some slits across
Blue
on the
holes.
diagonal.
Through,
Yeah,
through
Just
to
the,
the.
no,
No.
to the top.
just blowholes. Right, a little bit deeper.
Yes, we have to puncture that, don't we?
Yeah,
Yes.
but I thought you meant through the whole thing.
Yeah.
Like you're slicing it.
Silly girl. You need to vent it so it doesn't blow up.
Just like my middle school
All right.
clay project that I'm so
Oh,
upset
no.
about.
So we're gonna do 2 side by side in here. So we're gonna get the other one done, and then this is gonna go into a 400 degree oven for probably about 35 to 45 minutes.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Here we have the beautiful Spanakopita.
Look what I made.
It looks
I know.
really good.
It is really nice. I had it on the parchment, and all I did was just pull the parchment out. It didn't stick at all.
Mm-hmm.
So
Looks good.
we're going to go take it to dinner and eat it. I'll put a picture here of what it looks like cut. All right, so here we are at dinner. Even the non-vegans were so excited for this Spanakopita. It was a huge hit. And yeah, I can barely keep him away from it right now. But thank you so much for supporting Mark in the kitchen. I love having him cook with me. If you want to see more of Mark in the kitchen.
What was that?
I was gonna grab it and bring it around.
Oh.
Still a little bit.
If you want to see more of this bumbling Mark in the kitchen, make sure you subscribe, throw the video a like, and until next time, much love.
Ooh. Oh.